These are our favorite abandoned boat stories. In 2023, a sunken vessel thought to be carrying drugs into Europe was refloated to see what was inside. Officials say they suspect it to be a custom-built semi-submarine between 50 and 70 feet long and made of fiberglass, used to transport cocaine underwater. They say its propeller got stuck in the muddy seabed of an estuary. Anyone on the submarine jumped ship before authorities found it. Officials found a similar vessel in 2019 after it was abandoned by its pilot. It was transporting over 3 tons of cocaine from Colombia. Before bringing this vessel up to the surface, divers went underwater to check if it had any secret hatches or hidden compartments. They injected it with pressurized air, and once part of it was above water, it was towed back to land. No drugs were found inside the vessel. This now decaying, half-sunken yacht used to be owned by Saddam Hussein, but now anyone can hop on board it and relax. The former luxury vessel named Al Mansour rests in the waters of Basra, Iraq. Saddam Hussein reportedly ordered a fleet of 3 yachts in 1980, but he never actually set foot on any of them. This one was targeted by American forces in 2003. It capsized and was looted. What remains is an eyesore to many. The government reportedly has no plans for the yacht, so it seems fishermen and visitors will still be able to enjoy it for the foreseeable future. They were once weapons of war. Now they lie peacefully on the ocean floor. In 2022, Turkish divers explored the ruins of 2 German U-boats that sit at the bottom of the Black Sea.
Day and night, the U-boats followed the convoys in mid-Atlantic.
The wrecks were once known as U-20 and U-23. The submarine saw action in World War II. As part of the Nazi Navy, they cruised the waters of the Black Sea. The small fleet of 6 managed to sink 20 Soviet ships. To avoid having the military hardware fall into their enemies' hands, the subs were scuttled in 1944. Years later, a team from the Turkish Navy found U-20 and U-23. After so many decades underwater, features of the vessel are still identifiable. Aside from being points of historical curiosity for divers, the U-boats are covered with marine flora and fauna. In 2022, there was an astonishing discovery 2 miles below the surface in frigid Antarctic waters. It's the legendary Endurance sailing ship that sank in 1915. The Endurance was trapped in ice during an ill-fated polar expedition led by the great explorer Ernest Shackleton. The ship was located with robot subs. The Endurance's timbers still looked as fresh as the day the ship was launched. The cold Antarctic waters kept the wreck well preserved. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.